What's up guys, and you are welcome back to my YouTube channel today. So in today's video what we're going to be doing is an all Irish classic, Sean's Out from Garryowen. So this is a great tune when you're on a night out, lovely to just play and it's nice to mess around with too. So in today's video what I'm going to do is show you the strumming part and also the little tab part that I also play as a little introduction. So we'll start with the chords. We need G, E minor, C and D7. If you know those chords, skip ahead to where we get into the song, and if not, I'll show you them quickly now. So we have G first, which is the second box A string, third box big E and little e. We have D7, which is the first box second string or B string. Then in the second box it's G and little e, or 3 and 1. So it goes 2, 3, 1. Then we have C, your first finger stays there. It's first box B, second box D and third box A. And then finally we have your E minor, which is the second box 5 and 4, or A and D. So that's they are the chords we're going to need: G, D7, E minor and C. Let's get into the song now. Right, so the way this song is laid out, you have 4 lines all together. The first line, second line, and then you basically just play them in reverse. So you're playing the second line and then the first line. So that's the way it's laid out up here, as you can see. So the top line is the exact same as the bottom line, and the 2 middle lines are the exact same as one another. Now we have a strumming pattern, down, 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 up, which is a standard 2-beat strumming pattern, and you're playing that 2 times for every single chord, except the ones that are underlined. So the chords that are underlined share the strumming pattern. So for example, you have a C and G in the second line that are underlined. The C does the first half, the down, 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 up, and then the G does the second half, down, 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 up. And a chord that is by itself, that is not underlined, does the 2 of them all by itself. Okay, so let's start with the top line: G, E minor, C and G. So it's 2 times for every single chord. It's the full strumming pattern for every chord there. That's the top line. Then the next line starts off with a full G, then it goes C, G, which share, E minor, C, which share, and D7, which does the full thing. Okay, now when you're changing from C into D7, that first finger doesn't have to change. So they both start on the same root note, which is B, B string, box 1. So I'm not talking about the root as in the first note in the chord, I'm talking about the first finger you put on when you're going into the chord. So C, you start with your first finger on B, and same with D7. So we don't have to change that finger at all. It just stays exactly in the same place, and you just move your middle and your third finger. So practice that chord change if you can, and it'll give you a little bit of speed and continuity in the song, so you're not stopping, starting, stopping, starting between all of the chords. So you can work on your C into your D7, and that'll give you a nice smooth transition. And then from D7 it goes back into G. So the next line is the exact same as what we just played. So G for the full thing, C and G share, E minor and C share, and D7 does the full thing. And then the very bottom line is the same as the top line. So every chord on the bottom line does the full strumming pattern. And that is the whole song. You just play that over and over and over again for every verse. I think there are 4 verses all together. So if you were to play it, guys, it should sound something like this, just for the first verse. It was on a dreary New Year's Eve when the shades of night came down. A glory load of volunteers approached a bordering town. There were men from Dublin and from Chord, from and Tyrone, but the leader was a little bit man. And that's what a verse should sound like, and then you just go back and do that again and again, and that is the strumming part of the song. So guys, I did say there was a strumming part and tab part, so let's get into the tab part now. It's nice to do just a little instrumental with the guitar. Now I tried to copy, I think they do it on a mandolin, the version I listen to, they do a little intro, so I just tried to copy as much as I could by ear and put it onto the guitar. So for the tab part, it's going to start off on a G string 0, 2, and then you have 3 zeros on the B string, but the first one is just a longer note than the second two. So, and then it's 2 on a G, 0 on B, 0 on D. Then D, B, and then another B, and 2, 0 on G. And then on D, 0, 2, 0, 0 on G, and 2, 0 on G. And then if you want, you can just do extra zeros on G, or you can just pause. I like to just take a little rest there before I go into the strumming, or I start the vocals there and then I start strumming on the G chord straight after. So nice and slow, that should sound like this. Okay, so once more, it should go like this. And then you have your G chord. So guys, that is it. We've the strum part done, we've the tab part done. All you have to do is put it in order, so and mess around with it any way you like. So what I sometimes do is put the strumming on a loop pedal, and then I have the melody that I play live over, or you can add in beats or different instruments as well. So because it's the strum is very repetitive, I like to just have that pre-record onto a loop pedal, and then I just play that, and then you can just go mad and throw in all sorts of notes once it's in the same key, you don't mind. And then you can play the tab as well as an instrumental, say after the second verse. So you go verse 1, verse 2, instrumental, and then do the last 2 verses. But that is it from me here today. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, hit that like button, and if you're new, subscribe. And as always guys, I'll see you next time.